Hey there, this is Mr. Alexander, and today I'm going to show you how to solve systems of equations using the calculator. And this is what we did in class on October 6th and 7th. And it's the follow-up to solving systems of equations with using Gaussian elimination. So to solve this with the calculator, the first thing you need to do is write an augmented matrix. And an augmented matrix is simply a set of brackets, and inside of those brackets we're going to write a bunch of numbers. We're going to write the coefficients and the constants. The coefficients are just the numbers in front of the x, the y, and the z. And the constants are these numbers over here, these 4, 1, and 16. And so I'm just going to write the number that's in front of the x, the number that's in front of the y, that's a -1 in front of that y, the number that's in front of the z, which is -1, and the number after the equal sign, which is a 4. And again, in the second equation, I'm going to write -1 because that's in front of the x, in front of the y is a 2, in front of the z is a 1, after the equal sign is a 1, in front of the x is a 3, in front of the y is a 1, in front of the z is a 1, and after the equal sign is a 16. Now, after you've written this matrix, we can use the calculator to solve this system of equations. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start with the matrix screen, which is second x to the negative first power. Second x to the negative first power. And then I want to go over to Edit and just hit Enter on matrix A. Now this matrix here is a 3x4 matrix because it has 3 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So 3 by 4. I'm just going to type in the numbers that I've written here. 2 enter, -1 enter, -1 enter, 4 enter, -1 enter, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 16. Now after you've typed all those in, you're going to want to quit back to the home screen, so second mode to get back to the home screen. Go back to the matrix screen, second matrix. This time I want to go over to Math, and I want to go up to B, this RREF, and hit Enter on that one. Now this is going to calculate, this is going to solve the system of equations for me, but before it can, I got to tell it matrix A. So I'm going to go back to the matrix screen and hit Enter on A, close parentheses. Now when I hit Enter, it's going to spit some stuff out at me. I'm just going to write this down. So what it's telling me is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 1. Over here I've got a 4, a 1, and a 3. So the calculator's telling me two things. Over here, whenever you see a diagonal of 1s and 0s everywhere else, we call that the identity matrix, also known as an I. If you get that I, if you get a diagonal of 1s and a bunch of 0s on the outside of that diagonal, you've solved the system of equations. You have an answer. If you see anything other than the identity matrix, you don't have an answer. But in this case, we do. In this 4, this 1, the 3, that is the solution. That's your x, your y, and your z. So the answer here is just 4, 1, 3. That's it. That's how you solve it using a calculator. So let's write down those steps real quick. So the first thing you want to do is write your augmented matrix. That's this thing. When I took the numbers in front of the x, the y, and the z, and the constants, That's an augmented matrix. After you write the augmented matrix, you're going to want to type it into the calculator. And the place you do that is second matrix edit. And you want to edit matrix A. And then you're going to want to quit out to the home screen. So you're going to do second quit. And after you've typed it in, you're back at the home screen. You're going to want to go back to the matrix. Second matrix. And this time you scroll over to math and you select RREF, which is the B option. So you can just hit B. And then finally, second matrix and then you want to select A, and then you want to hit enter. Now it spits out, hopefully, if you've done it right, it spits out an X, a Y, and a Z for you. And that's a pretty easy way to solve a system of equations. The only thing complicated is typing it into the calculator properly. So let's look at number 3 here. First thing you should do is write your augmented matrix. And as long as there's 3 variables, an X, Y, a Z, this is always going to be a 3 by 4. If there's 2 variables, it's a 2 by 3. If there's 4 variables, it's a 4 by 5. 5 variables, a 5 by 6. So there's a bit of a pattern. However many variables you have, there's going to be one more column. So here, in front of the X is a 2, in front of the Y is a 1, and there is no Z. So I'm going to put a 0, then a 9, a 1 in front of the X, there is no Y, so a 0, and a negative 2 in front of the Z, and then after the equal sign is a negative 13. There is no X, so I'll put a 0. There's a 2 in front of the Y, a 3 in front of the Z, and then a 15. So I'm going to type this into the matrix screen. Second matrix, edit, 3 by 4. So I want 2, enter. 1, enter. 0, 9, 1, 0, negative 2, negative 13, 0, 2, 3, 15. Second quit. Second matrix, over to math, up to B. Second matrix, select matrix A, close the parentheses, enter. So I've got the identity matrix right here, which tells me I've got the good answer. And then the answer that spits out is 9, negative 9, and 11. It's my X, my Y, my Z. That's the answer. That's how you solve systems of equations using the calculator. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was useful.